fulfillment from life and a community to belong to? Then, join a Utopian Society today. Call 1-800-SHAKERS. These Utopian Societies, the Mormons, Millerites, Oneida, New Harmony, and the Shakers, will offer you a feeling of being popular and fitting in. Sure, you have to pray a little or even shake a little, but the benefits are astronomical. They offer multiple lives for your enjoyment, modest living facilities, and best of all, you won't go to hell. You have a guaranteed spot in heaven. Let's explore these various societies so you can find out which one is best for you.
Shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker.
Let me go now. This feeling's turning me up. Here we go now. She doesn't like this, so you do it like that. She doesn't.
The denomination that originated in England in 1747. They believe God can be found within oneself without intervention. They believe life should be spent pursuing perfection and always confessing or trying to stop sinning. Shakers believed in strict celibacy and expanded their communities through adoption. Mother Ann Lee took 9 of her followers and moved to New York City in 1747. She taught followers that shaking, trembling, or speaking in tongues would purge the body of sin. In Shaker communities, genders were divided, but in church they were equal. When Shakers worshiped, they sang, marched, danced, twitched, and shouted. After the 1800s, the number of Shakers dwindled because many were attracted to the cities. Today, there are only 4 Shakers left.
Come on, shake, 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 a shake, yeah. A 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 shake, 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 a shake, yeah.
Tell you what, shaking it, that is such hard work. I will say though, that Shakers, single most important religion in the United States, we've been shaking it since the 1830s.
George Rapp was the original founder of the Harmony Society. Inspired by Rapp, Robert Owen attempted to recreate a society in Indiana called New Harmony in 1825. In an effort to spur social reform, New Harmony became a place for scientific development. New Harmony, however, prevented individualism and banned money, causing the community to be torn apart due to constant upheavals. It lasted till 1829.
I love eHarmony, Indiana. I love eHarmony, Indiana. I'm looking for a girl into science and innovation so we can make this place a better nation.
The origins of Mormonism dates back to when Joseph Smith had his first vision. Although this was later found to be corrupt, the Book of Mormon sprang from this vision. A Mormon, or a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, is one who practices Mormonism. Brigham Young led a group of Mormons to Salt Lake City, Utah to establish the City of God. Mormons believe that family is eternal and thus marriage is everlasting. Young men and women are taught principles and morals and put off personal satisfactions for missionary work. Men and women are regarded as equals. Mormonism continues to spread worldwide.
I'm a Mormon. I got 4,000 babies and more wives than fingers.
That don't kill me.
Because of the teachings of William Miller, he predicted the second coming of Christ to be between March 12th and March 21st, 1844. Periodical literature played an important role in expanding the number of followers. When March of 1844 passed without event, April 18th became the new date. The next new date became October 23rd, 1844. After this, the great disappointment occurred. Many stopped believing, while a substantial number joined the Shakers. After this, the Millerites split into various factional groups. And on April 29, 1845, the Albany Conference was held to form the fundamentals of what is now the Seventh-day Adventist Church today.
Mr. Herod, and we're waiting for the second coming of Christ. He's going to be here in a couple seconds. So how long have you been waiting?
About 200 years. I predicted it wrong about 15 times, but I'm going to continue to wait right here until he shows up.
Oh, interesting. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
The Oneida community was founded by John Humphrey Noyes in 1848. This Utopian Society was formed in Oneida, New York. The community grew large until it reached its apex in 1878 of about 300 people. In 1877, silverware became its dominant industry. The community worked in a fashion in which all members were required to work, male and female. The complex marriage system involved the whole community. Exclusive marriages were forbidden and thus partners were never constant. The downfall of the Oneida community came when John Noyes succeeded his power to his son Theodore Noyes. This transfer was not successful and the community fell apart. However, in its ashes, a silverware company was born, now known as the Oneida Limited.
I love being a member of Oneida. I get to go to interviews 3 times a week, and I really enjoy those interviews.
I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning